Welcome back. A very good morning to you. Now, Gary Barlow's career has been pretty remarkable so far, hasn't it? But shortly, it'll again be on the up and up by about 20,000 feet, in fact. Gary, along with 8 other celebrities, including our very own Ben here, is going to attempt to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. But he's come a cropper in training, apparently. Gary's here now with all your kit. Very good morning. So have you hurt your back?
That intro was going so well. Just right. I can't believe it. We've all been training for about 6 months. Right at the last minute last week, I put my back out, but I'm healing every day. So
what's happened to you? You've kind of...
yeah, I've had a bit of a trapped nerve in January, but all my back's gone into spasm. But listen, we've got 7 days to go before we leave, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be fine.
So you're excited?
Very excited.
And we actually just saw a couple of clips a minute ago of all your training. I mean, you're working really hard, aren't you?
Well, the whole group has been... And
look at that, Gary. Why do you put your back out?
You know...
Was that you, Ben?
That was
that you on the treadmill?
That's the hypoxic chamber we've been training in.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is that, then? What's a hypoxic chamber?
It's a room, basically, where they can simulate altitudes at the Third Space Gym. Jez was our trainer who's been training us all really hard. It's amazing, isn't it? The room so it's like being up the mountain and training up the mountain.
Yeah, basically, we're going to be 19,500 feet, which is way above most long-haul flights. So, yeah, we've been training, trying to get our bodies used to being so high, but it's basically going to be an amazing experience. We're going to go through every ecosystem on the planet.
Wow.
It's going to be amazing.
And you've got some pretty incredible gloves to wear.
Yeah, the gloves are good.
Well,
this will be at the top.
Is it really going to be that cold?
It's going to be -12 at the top, and at this point, Ben, we're going to have to stop holding hands.
Oh, you promised.
Yeah.
Are you going to let me share a tent with you yet?
I don't know about that. We'll see.
You put his foot down and let me share.
It's all for comic relief, this is.
No,
which is brilliant. And when we first started talking about it, we were thinking of doing it with our own individual charities, but it's such a massive event now. I think there's actually 100 people going to be climbing with us. It's going to be a massive media event.
And who else is climbing with you apart from Ben?
We've got Fern Cotton, Chris Moyles, Alicia Dixon, Cheryl Cole.
Wow, you've got some
Kimberly
glamorous
Walsh,
ladies, haven't
Denise
you?
Van Outen.
Did you notice, though, when
Ronan Keating.
Ronan's there.
Yeah.
The girls look really glamorous, and us boys look like we just got ASBOs.
Yeah.
Did you think?
Chris Moyles hasn't even shaved. I mean, goodness me.
He's affecting that look. He's training really hard, though, isn't he, Chris?
Do you know what? Chris has been great. I mean, you've seen him a couple of times at the gym. I think if you were to listen to him talk, you'd think he's never going to do it. But he has been training really hard.
He's the joke of the pack, isn't he? Let's have a quick look at this, because he's made some funny comments, I think.
There are lots of problems which range from headaches, breathlessness to death.
Is it that order? Headaches, breathlessness, death? There's no kind of middle ground between losing your breath and dying.
That's the altitude sickness. That's what's going to happen.
That's right.
What we're trying to do, though, is we're trying to raise enough money to really impact on malaria, which every 30 seconds a child in Africa dies, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we're in a malaria zone as well in Kilimanjaro, so obviously, for those of you who don't know, I think it's pretty much 50-50 with comic relief. 50% of the money stays in the UK, 50% goes to Africa, and we're trying to basically channel most of our money into the malaria issue.
So how can we sponsor you? How do we get involved?
rednoseday.com. Okay. Go on there, sponsor us. It's actually the BT Red Nose Climb, because they've actually paid for us all to go, because with Comic Relief, a £1 given is a £1 spent, so we needed someone to sponsor us, and they've helped us out greatly.
And you're such a busy man at the moment, aren't you? You've just had your 3rd baby, so congratulations. She's only 5 weeks old, isn't she?
Thank you. Now you know why we're really going on the climb. I'm going for some sleep.
And, of course, a brilliant performance at the Brits last week.
Oh,
Did you have fun doing that?
Do you know what? Love the Brits. Love going. Love the whole thing and meeting all the artists. It was really...
Are you disappointed that you didn't get an award?
Do you know what? Next year will be our year. I'll be disappointed if we don't get one next year, because our album and our tour will all be in the categories next year.
And what about, I know you get asked this all the time, but we want to ask you again, what about Robbie Williams? Are we expecting him to come back? Because we were thinking maybe he would appear on that podium with you.
I'm running out of ways of answering this question now. At the moment, no, he's not coming back.
OK, fair enough. Short and succinct to the point. Thanks so much, Gary, for joining us.
Thank you.
It's great to meet you, and the best of luck. We know you're going to do very well anyway.
Thank you.
And Ben's going to be giving us updates, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to keep you live, so we'll be live on the mountain in the mornings, hopefully.
Brilliant.
Into GMTV.
Brilliant.
And you can call the speaking clock and get some of the climbers giving you the speaking clock, can't you?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 from a landline. You get Gary or some of the guys saying the
Fascinating.
time is. Yeah, there you go. There's loads more stuff. There's an interview with Gary on the website. It's going to be there, gm.tv. You can find out all the details, the gory details of the climb. And if you'd like to sponsor us, you can get on there as well.
In the meantime, the weather for you now. Here's Kirsty.
Good morning. Lots of cloud around over the next few days. It keeps it fairly mild, although a little bit cooler midweek across the north of Scotland. And here too is where we'll see most of the rain over the next few days. So let's take a look.
Gmtv weather, sponsored by Nestle Cereals. Proudly waving